Okay, so what's the difference between a pre-qualification and a pre-approval, and when should you use either? So pre-qualification is essentially you have like a quick conversation with the loan officer, maybe you do a soft pull on credit, but you're probably not submitting documents and you're giving like loose application and you're running fast numbers just to get a decent idea of what you could qualify for. It, in terms of using there's not a lot of use to actually getting pre-qualified other than just the information. So I feel like at the beginning stages, you're just curious. Maybe you're buying a year from now, you want to save, fix credit. Pre-qualification can be pretty powerful in getting you prepared to take the next step to a full pre-approval. Because if you're looking at houses and you want to make an offer and you're ready to buy and you have your savings and you're good with your budget and you've done all the hard work to really understand now that this is what I want to do in my life and I want to go from renting to owning, or we're selling our house and buying another one. And we're at that step where we're about to sign contracts and real money on the line and take our time and spend weekends looking at houses. You got to get a solid pre-approval, which the big difference between the pre-qualification that I described of kind of loose and fast, pre-approval ideally is you're submitting everything. You're doing a hard credit check. You're giving pay stubs, W-2s, tax returns, bank statements, whatever it's needed for that loan officer to really look at the numbers and crunch them with you and say, okay, this is what you qualify for. You're good to go. Here are the numbers. Now let's strategically go to the market and win a house. So pre-qualification is good for getting an idea of what might be capable. Pre-approval is you already know you're pretty capable. You've kind of already done the pre-qualification conversation. You've, pinpointed down your budget. You want to start going after houses and win a house. Pre-approval is needed in that realm. And then the third thing that most lenders offer at this point is some form of underwritten pre-approval. So that's where you take it one more step further and say, you know what? I want to look even better. Maybe I want to waive my financing contingency, or I want the ability to close in a week or two, or I just want to show the sellers that I've really gotten out of the way, or maybe you have a question mark on your file because you have a weird work history or something. You have odd income that you want to really make sure is buttoned down. You can do a pre-approval underwrite. We call it our certified home buyer program or buyer's edge. We put you through underwriting. You come out the back end of it, essentially getting the whole mortgage out of the way minus the house. It makes it a lot easier once you have a house identified and under agreement to close quickly and easily because we've already done all of the hard work up front of underwriting and all of that nitty gritty of getting a mortgage. So that's the difference between pre-qual, pre-approval, and some form of a pre-underwrite. It's really just about your seriousness in stages. There's not a, they're not the same. You don't use a pre-qualification the same way you would use a pre-approval. If you've only been pre-qualified, don't go make an offer on a house.